home.
Yeah, and as I'm across the way with a mysterious intruder guaranteed to reduce shudders.
Oh, don't forget a fire big enough to cook brontosaurus burgers.
No, my friends, you haven't completed scaring me.
Why would we want to scare you?
Revenge?
For what? You're all friends, Sebastian, my old work. You're undoubtedly angry with me for all the things I've said about his work. I've
kitchen. We forged it in the fire last week.
Oh, that's what that's for. Cremated too, if I'm correct.
I don't like the sound of skeleton, but a key's a key.
I'll show you where it is, sir.
Sounds good to me.
I've never met another woman who annoyed me as much as Sylvia Fry. I can't imagine why my cousin would have her in the will.
People do strange things. Maybe it was his way of making sure she never forgot him.
I finally quieted her down. If she screams, pretend you don't hear her.
Oh, I have to go upstairs.
How can you sleep?
I'm not going to sleep. I have work to do.
Always been a mistake for the creeper and Miss Finch should come over here. But Sebastian was good with strange people. He could always get them into conversation out of their shells. Well, I, for one, wish the creeper would stay in his shell. This time, the creeper will be denied all his privileges. You make him sound like a naughty child. There she goes again. You said we should ignore it. Excuse me? When did I say that? Just a moment ago. I never said any such thing. I really should take her back. Aren't you afraid of running into him? The creeper? Why should I be afraid of the creeper? Or just like that? Just like that. Oh! Who's there? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
And now, for that flash of bulletin regarding the escape of the creeper. The creeper. The creeper.
Who are you?
Well, say something.
Help me up!
Are you all right? You don't have to have me.
I will be!
Come sit down. Lay down. What happened?
I saw the creeper!
Creeper, where?
I was all alone. I heard something outside, so I went to see who it was.
Are you nuts?
Fear made me brave.
Here, this will help.
Thanks. Then what happened?
Well, I hesitated. I went to the door, but I couldn't see anyone.
Oh, why, like you could have been killed.
I heard someone laugh behind me. I turned. It was the creeper.
How are you so sure it's a creeper?
He had a mask, and he creaked.
Well, that's him, all right.
He went to the bookcase.
How about it, Skull? Any secret passages around here?
None that I know of, sir.
And then I saw the veiled person. Excuse me? Did you say veiled person? Yes, the veiled person. Over there in the hallway. It's a horrible looking thing.
See anything, Skull?
Nothing, sir.
Well, over there in the hallway. Well, it's gone. But
Now, let me get this straight. First you heard someone outside?
yes.
Okay. sure it was this bookcase?
No, it was some other bookcase. Don't be silly. It's the only bookcase in this room.
I wish I knew how a telephone can ring when the cord's been cut.
I wish I knew how a grandfather's clock could strike when it's broken. I wish I knew a lot of things.
Well, I know that this burn needs some water.
This is no time to let them burn.
Any sign of a veiled person over there?
I don't see any.
I made the whole thing up. I didn't see anyone in this room. I didn't see the creeper disappear into the woodwork. The veiled person was nothing but a hallucination. I don't belong in this house. I belong over there at the other shadows. Well, someone just please get the nurse and tell her I'm ready to go.
Oh, Lilac, calm down. There has to be a logical explanation for all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll finish my cataloging.
And I didn't appreciate what you said, Miranda.
What I said?
Don't play the innocent. You have teeth when you want to fight, suggesting I might be losing my mind.
I was upset.
How do you think I was feeling?
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
quite a moody woman.
I didn't think she was booty.
I just had an awful thought.
My gift, what?
Mrs. Bones isn't here in the shadows with therapy, is she?
Well, like Velma Cringe.
No, Mr. Will, Miss Cooper. I can assure you that Mrs. Bones is perfectly sane. Ralph is forever leaving doors open behind him.
You don't know about any secret passageways, do you, Skull?
I have already answered that question, Mr. Will. I have worked for Mr. Sebastian for years. If there were a secret passageway in this house, I would know of it.
There must be some way to open this bookcase.
Skull,
Sir,
if Miss Cooper or myself showed any signs of being deranged, well, you'd be in for a cut, wouldn't you?
ah, yes, you're speaking of the will. That's such a vulgar term, in for a cut. Mr. Sly would never approve.